Hello Soul Family, my name is Geeta and welcome to your pick a card reading. So the title of this video is going to be, What Do They Think About You? But before we get started, I just want to say really quickly thank you to everybody who has subscribed to my channel. I really appreciate you, and if you would consider subscribing, I'd really appreciate it. It really helps my channel to grow, and actually YouTube has been deleting my subscribers, so if you actually think you're subscribed, and go ahead and check. Because I'm having a lot of that lately where YouTube is unsubscribing people from my channel. And also in the video description is where you're going to find information if you would like to get a private video reading. And also in the video description is where you're going to find your timestamps. So this is going to be option number 1 with the yo-yo, option number 2 with the magic 8-ball, option number 3 with the Etch-a-Sketch, and option number 4 with the domino. So you can take a moment and pause the video and take as long as you need, but I'm going to go ahead and get started and find out what they think about you. Alright, so here we are with option number 1 with the yo-yo, and let's go ahead and find out what your person thinks about you. Alright, please tell me, what does option number 1's person think about them? What does option number 1's person think about them? Please tell me, what does option number 1's person think about them? Please tell me, what does option number 1's person think about them? What does option number 1's person think about them? Alright, so we have the 4 of Pentacles. Option number 1's person think about them. We have the Hermit in the reverse. What does option number 1's person think about them? We have the 2 of Cups. Alright, and clarifying them. One's person think about them. Alright, clarifying the 4 of Pentacles. We have Judgment in the reverse. Clarifying the Hermit in the reverse. We have the Fool. Clarifying the 2 of Cups. We have the 2 of Wands. I really like these cards. I think they're pretty adorable. Please tell me, what does option number 1's person think about them? Alright, clarify Judgment in the reverse, please. Clarify Judgment in the reverse, please. We have Size. Clarify the Fool, please. We have Room. Clarify the 2 of Wands, please. We have Death. I want to clarify this one. Clarify the Fool, please. Lord. Clarify the Lord. Journey. See, I gotta scoot over good. Alright, let's do this one. Please tell me, what does option number 1's person think about them? What does option number 1's person think about them? Please tell me, what is option number 1 person think about them? What does option number 1 person think about them? What does option number 1 person think about them? Let's see what we have. We have red, buried, and we also have ride and jump. There's a lot of like verbs. What does option number 1 person think about them? What is option number 1 person think about them? All right, so we have Don Juan. Option number 1 person think about them. We have networker. I want to fit one more. What is option number 1 person think about them? And we have gossip. Oh boy. And I will be doing charms and messages and advice. So, what is option number 1 person think about them? What is option number 1 person think about them? What is option number 1 person think about them? We have bridge. Clarify bridge, please. Clarify bridge. We have clouds. What is option number 1 person think about them? What is option number 1 person think about them? What is option number 1 person think about them? We have clock. Please. We have compass. This is option number 1 person think about them. We have letter. Clarify letter, please. Clarify letter. Please. And we have mask. All right, so the signs that could be associated with this reading is going to be, doesn't have to be for everybody, but you know, it could be. We have, let's see, Scorpio, Capricorn, Virgo, Aquarius, Aries, and Cancer. All right, so what does this person think about you? They feel like that they could be thinking that you have some money issues, okay? That maybe you're trying to save money. For some, they might actually go as far as thinking that you're greedy, but I feel like that most of them will not be going that far. But they do feel like there's some kind of judgment, like so they might feel like that you're judgmental or you're judging them or they're judging you, something like that. Size is like, it's another word for it is widower, and I feel like that the reason why they feel like that you've suffered some kind of loss and like sadness, and that is why it feels like. So So thinking that you've suffered loss. And so it could be physical, like monetary loss, or it could be like emotional. But I feel like that they're trying to say that you kind of grab and hold on to things and have difficulty kind of going with the flow, letting things go, letting things flow to you and flow away naturally. This person, I feel like this person is currently, like, they're reflecting on taking a leap of faith with you. They also could be seeing you as somebody who's open-minded, someone who is wise, someone who is well off financially for some of you, which is kind of weird. So, like, what it is that Lord is like someone who could be like a boss, someone who's like a business owner, something like that. However, just because you're a business owner doesn't necessarily mean that everything's always hunky-dory, right? So I feel like that they think that maybe there's a lot of potential, or maybe normally you do well financially. So it's not like they think that you're just a total loser who doesn't, have any money. I feel like that, again, they feel like that you've had some kind of loss. So you could have some kind of monetary loss, or, something like that. That's what they're thinking. I don't feel like that they think it's like a permanent type of thing. So for some of you, this is going to be like not money. Okay, it's going to be like an emotional loss. So that would make more sense for some of you. Let me know what you think in the comments below. If it's more that maybe that you normally do well, and then, you're going through a period of difficulty financially, or that it could be more emotional loss. This person thinks of you as potentially like a romantic partner, and they contemplate the future of it. I feel like for some of you, this person could be with someone else potentially, and they think about ending their relationship with that person. The Two of Wands, they're contemplating about the future. There's like twos here, so you're contemplating the future of the relationship, and they think of you as potential like a love interest. All right, so red is like the color of the root chakra. So maybe they feel like that you are someone who is practical, someone who's down to earth. Some of you might actually be earth signs. See, you have buried too, which is another like ground thing. Yeah, they feel like that there's something that you're hiding, or you're ignoring. It's not like maybe not purposely hiding. Maybe it's more like, I don't really want to share this with you right now type of thing. Let's see, ride. And then jump. Yeah, I'm feeling like a leap of faith. And they might think of you someone who likes to travel, someone who wants to do something, get out, do something. And jump, it feels like the Fool. Take a leap of faith. So we have Don Juan. It says, spotlight your positive, seductive qualities. So they see you as somebody who's romantic, someone who is very seductive. We also have networker, and it says, enhances unity through the sharing of information. Engenders social awareness and empathy. So they could see you as somebody who is networking. Also, it could be obviously internet related. But, like networking is more like you make friends and who are influential. So some of you, I'm picking up that some of you may like share your opinions on social media and stuff like that too. Then we have gossip. We have awakens consideration for the feelings of others, honoring trust. So I am feeling that some of you, they do feel like that you're gossiping, that you gossip a bit. Maybe it's more like you gossip online. It says, I'm getting this shadow attribute more for a lot of you. It says, thrives on the power of passing on private or secret information, betraying confidences. I don't feel like necessarily they think that you're going to betray confidences as much as like, again, it's talking about information, sharing information. So there's something they feel like that you're sharing information that's really strong coming through. All right, so we have bridge, which talks about overcoming confusion. So they feel like that you could overcome confusion about the situation, or they're confused about what needs to be overcome. They feel like in time that you will find your path and you will find, you know, what's going to actually make your, like, find your purpose, basically. And they feel like that when you communicate with them, that you're not always being your true self, that you kind of change. There's a lot of different aspects to you. It's not like you're just like one type of person. There's many layers to you. So let's go ahead and see what the charms have to say. Please tell me, what does option number 1 person think about them? What does option number 1, it's stuck to my fingernail. What does option number 1 person think about them? So this kind of fell out. What does option number 1 person think about them? That is about right. Okay, we got a lot of letters. We have the 9 of Pentacles. See, it's like you're self-sufficient, independent. Okay, someone who isn't like totally rich, but you know, you do well enough. All right, let's see what else we have. We have Gemini, so some of you could be Geminis. We have soulmates, so they might feel like that you're soulmates. We have scent, so they like the way that you smell. We have trauma, so they do acknowledge that some of you have gone through a lot of difficulties. Oh, we have travel, so again, I'm picking up that they feel like that you like to travel. And with a 444, I feel like that they feel like that you're stable, you're someone who's stable. Ooh, I didn't realize that charm was in there. I'll show you in a moment. We have the letter D, the letter U, the letter G, the letter V. I'm not putting them in any particular order. We have the letter M, the letter B, and the letter Q. The Q likes to come out a lot. I don't know, it seems like it comes out like all the time, but I only have like, I can't remember, it's like 1 or 2 of them. They're the same amount as the other letters. All right, we also have the Ace of Cups. We have the 6 of Cups. And the King of Cups. So they see you as somebody who is emotionally calm and mature, someone who they feel like that you're soulmates with the 6 of Cups. You could be good, very good with children, or there could be like children. And then they have, with the Ace of Cups, they have love for you. They do love you. We have this 3 leaves. So I feel like with the 3 leaves, it's talking about 3 changes that you've gone through, a lot of changes. We have this turtle, so they do feel like that you have a lot of weight, like you carry a lot of weight around with you, you have a lot of responsibilities. We have this flamingo. I'm hearing the word adaptability and balance. So they see you as somebody who adapts well in your environment. We have a heart. So they do see you as somebody who has a big heart. And interesting. This is the one I was telling you about. We have the engagement ring. So they see you as potential love, partner, commitment. You know? All right, so let's roll this one more time. Please tell me, what is option number 1's person think about them? We have the Knight of Wands. They feel very passionately. That can also indicate, you know, traveling, like to travel. Oh, wait, nope. Nope, I looked at it wrong. It's swords. All right, so the Knight, let me make sure. Yeah, the paint is starting to get wore off on these. All right, so it's the Knight of Swords. And so they might like that, the way that you're, I feel like that they're thinking that you're someone who says what you think for the most part. You know, like you're just always very honest, open communication. Like you like to communicate and say what you want, but it's like, with the Knight of Swords, you may not always know what you're getting into when you start saying some things. Like you're more likely to blurt things out. The Knight of Swords tends to suffer from foot and mouth syndrome. All right, let's see what kind of messages they have for you. What is option number 1's person want to say to them? What do they want them to know? What does option number 1's person want to say to them? What do they want them to know? What does option number 1's person want to say to them? What do they want them to know? Option number 1's person want to say to them? What do they want them to know? Option number 1's person want to say to them? What do they want them to know? All right, let's see what this says. All right, so the first one says, I wanted to reach out, but then I've stopped myself. This one says, I'm afraid you will crush my heart. I'm trying to move on, but I can't. Then we have, I'm always thinking about effing you. Oof. A little bit of spiciness in there. I'm angry. This doesn't necessarily mean that they're angry at you, but they could be angry at something. I don't care what they think anymore. They're asking you, don't give up. I'm afraid you will reject me. I believe we are twin flames. So even if this person doesn't know what twin flames are, they feel like you're their counterpart, that you're their other half. Again, that soulmate feeling. They feel like that you're soulmates. Typically, people feel like their other half is their soulmate, even though technically we have more than one soulmate. I'm always comparing you and the karmic. So that could be like an ex or someone else, maybe a friend or someone, some kind of other interest for some of you. I think about marrying you. I am playing you. Some of you, this one comes up sometimes when there's like a third party situation, even if you know about it. I want to protect you. I'm hiding my desire for you. And then last but not least, words. Let's see, a karmic and I broke up. So let's go ahead and get a little bit of advice. I know some of you don't like it, but you can click off if you don't like to have advice, but I'm giving advice. All right, advice for option number 1 about the person, please. Advice for option number 1 about the person. Advice for option number 1 about the person, please. Advice for option number 1 about the person. Advice for option number 1. And we have number 35, education. I kind of want to check it and make sure it's not reversed. Reversed or upright? I'm going to check it one more time. Reversed or upright? It's reversed, okay. Because it kind of shot out from underneath my arm in this way, and I can't tell what it was supposed to be, reversed or upright. So it says reversed. It says stubbornness and the desire to know it all and be right no matter what will not get you what you want. Or could it be that you're afraid to be seen as someone who knows less than you're supposed to? Could you be flying through life by the seat of your pants, hoping no one will notice you're skimming the surface of things? Life is filled with lessons, some bitter, some sweet. A strident lust for certainty will never bring you the wisdom you seek. Pretending to know more than you do won't make you wise. Be assured that not knowing it's a magical place to be. All manner of mysteries are revealed. Be open. It's okay not to know. Anyways, that's all that I have for option number 1. If you like this kind of reading, please give the video a thumbs up. I appreciate it and it helps me out. If you would like to be notified of future videos, please subscribe and then hit the bell notification. And if you'd like to have a private reading, you can see how to do that in the video description below. All right, well, thank you very much. I'm going to go ahead now and move on to option number 2. All right, so here we are with option number 2 with the magic 8 ball. And actually, go ahead and think of a question that you want to ask. You can pause the video if you want to, but I'm going to ask the magic 8 ball. Please tell me, what is the answer to option number 2's question? Oh my gosh, I can't see it that good. That's one thing I don't like about this magic 8 ball. Maybe. All that, and it says maybe. Had to get a flashlight. I'll ask it one more time. What is option? Please tell me. For some of you, it's like maybe. So, what is option number 2's person? What is the answer to their question? What is the answer to option number 2's question? Most likely. All right. So there's a very good chance, whatever it is. So let's go ahead and put the magic 8 ball. I think the magic 8 ball can be fun. All right, please tell me, what does option number 2's person think about them? Please tell me, what does option number 2's person think about them? What does option number 2's person think about them? Please tell me, what is option number 2's person? Oops, not wanting to shuffle. What does option number 2's person think about them? Please tell me, what does option number 2's person think about them? So, the first one we have is death and the reverse. What does option number 2's person think about them? We have justice and the reverse. What does option number 2's person think about them? And we have the 5 of Pentacles and the reverse. What is option number 2's person think about them? All right, clarifying death and the reverse. have the Knight of Swords in the reverse. Clarifying Justice in the reverse. We have the Fool in the reverse. These must be hidden feelings or thoughts. Alright, clarifying the Five of Pentacles in the reverse. We have the World. Alright, please tell me what is, I gotta clarify these. What is option number 2's person think about them? What does option number 2's person think about them? What does option number 2's person think about them? Alright, clarify the Knight of Swords in the reverse, please. We have Wedding. Clarify Wedding. Clarify Wedding. Thief. This might be one of the same groups as the last reading I just did. The last pick a card. Alright, clarify the Fool in the reverse, please. We have Messenger. I have this weird combo of cards. Last Night. Clarify the Wolf, please. We have Room. Clarify Room, please. Clarify Room. Doctor. Alright, please tell me, what does option number 2's person think about them? What does option number 2's person think about them? Please. Tell me, what does option number 2's person think about them? What does option number 2's person think about them? What does option number 2's person think about them? What does option number 2's person think about them? Alright, so we have Owl. We have Fisherman. We have Pixie. And we also have Dewdrops. What does option number 2's person think about them? Please tell me, what does option number 2's person think about them? What does option number 2's person think about them? Alright, so we have Storyteller. What does option number 2's person think about them? Father. What does option number 2's person think about them? And we have Gambler. What does option number 2's person think about them? Please tell me, what does option number 2's person think about them? What does option number 2's person think about them? What does option number 2's person think about them? We have Clock. And we also have House. What is option number 2's person think about them? What is option number 2's person think about them? We have mask. Click on mask, please. We have child. Number 2, person think about them. We have lilies. Clarify lilies, please. And we have cross. Alright, interesting. Alright, so the sign that could be associated with this reading is gonna be Scorpio. Almost any air sign, because we have justice as well, so that's Libra and Aquarius and Gemini. So they're all there, all the air signs are there. We also have Taurus and Capricorn. Okay. So what do they think? This is so weird. Okay, I feel like it's trying to say something with death. It's talking about the ending of something. Okay, it's in the reverse. And they think that maybe your relationship is over. They also could be thinking that you are cheating or something like that if you're in a relationship. Or if you're married or in a relationship. If you're not married or in a relationship, they feel like that maybe you're trying to maybe stop someone from getting married or like intervene, like interfere with someone else with a thief card. Like you're trying to steal someone else's person. That's what they're thinking. All right, let's see, justice. They feel like there's been some kind of injustice. Let's see, they don't trust. There's some letter or something. They feel like they don't trust your communication. Or it's like they don't believe what you say. When you communicate with them. It's like it could be about a legal matter that they might not believe you, that certain thing that they might not believe you about could be about a legal matter, some kind of injustice. So it's like it's specifically saying, you know, where there's been some kind of injustice between the both of you, or maybe with something else, something you've been talking about them that's not fair. They feel like that it might not be true. Let's see. The 5 of Pentacles in the reverse. The 5 of Pentacles in the reverse is, they think that, you know, the 5 of Pentacles is about being abandoned, feeling abandoned, maybe being homeless. Somebody they might be thinking that you're having difficulty with your living conditions and that you could be moving into something else, like somewhere else. They feel like that there's some kind of, whatever situation this is talking about, they feel like that has ended. I'm not supposed to be trying to do thinking. I'm trying to do what they think about you, but it's like showing, like they're trying to, it's trying to explain like your character with the scenario. So they think that, they do think of you as somebody who has a lot of potential, and that who is trying to improve their financial situation. Some of you could be healers. Some of you feel like that you spend too much time alone. Yeah. And that you need some healing to do. That this person, they feel like that you have so much more that you could be doing, or have so much more that you could offer. With the owl, they feel like that you're someone who is very wise, you know, someone who gives good advice, wise communication, and with the fisherman, they feel like that you're somebody, you know, again, that is trying to do things to improve the situation. So you might be literal fishermen. I'm picking up there's some men in this pile. But, you know, a fisherman is somebody, you know, who casts their net or they cast their line and catches things. And then pixies, so they do feel like there's some magical qualities to you. Some of you could be water signs I'm picking up with the dewdrops, but let's see, storyteller. It's his ability to experience and express life through stories and symbols. I am picking up that some of them, they feel like that you might be making up things. It says making up tales that harm others. You know who you are. You know, if they feel like that, you know, if that doesn't resonate, then it's probably the lighter attribute. It says ability to experience and express life through stories and symbols. So they see you as somebody who is good at telling stories. We have father. It says talent for creating and supporting life, positive guiding light within a tribal unit. So they see you as somebody who is a positive guiding light in a tribal unit, like in a family. The shadow attribute says dictatorial control, abuse of authority. I'm not actually really feeling that too much with this group. I'm feeling more like that they feel like that you're a good father. For some of you, if you're a father, if not, if you're a female, then they see that you're as somebody who is, you know, a guiding light, a positive guiding light for people. We have gambler, and it says willingness to follow intuition, even when others doubt you. So again, they see you as somebody who has potentially psychic abilities, someone who is able to follow your intuition. All right, with clock, they feel like that things will work out for you. I feel like for some of you that you could be having some home problems, okay? And they're feeling like, you know, in time that things will work out. They think that you're it's like they think that you're somebody who works really hard and you just generally is trying to say that they feel like that you're somebody who has a lot of potential, that things will work out, that you're smart and you're able to overcome things. For some of you, I picked up that this isn't going to be for everybody, but that something about you're hiding about a child, something about a child. Also, I'm hearing that some of you, that you might act kind of strong on the outside. For some of you, that you are more innocent than you actually really are, like you lead on. You're not, they feel like that you're not showing who you truly are on the inside. And, you know, they see you as somebody who has suffered a lot, and someone who's just a really good person, though, which is kind of interesting. So they feel like something is not just here. But you know, again, I'm not feeling like they're thinking that you're doing something so bad, you know, that, you know what I'm saying? Like, you have this dilemma here. I don't feel like that they think that you're totally untrustworthy. You know, I feel like that they think that you're not being honest about something. And with lilies, it can indicate sexuality, but especially paired up with this card right here, it's not. It's meaning more about purity. So there's a lot of goodness within you, a lot of purity, someone who has suffered a lot, someone who maybe has a lot of faith. All right, so let's go ahead and see what the charms have to say. was interesting because I felt like it was trying to like say some things that all right. It was like it was a little there. It was being communicated a little different. Your pile. All right. Please tell me what is option number 2's person think about them. What does option number 2's person think about them? Please tell me what does option number 2's person think about them. All right, so we have a sad face, so they might think of you as someone who is unhappy. We have this vegetable, someone who is growing. They see you as somebody who is growing. And with a ball, they see you as somebody who is playful. Oh, a little bit more. What does option number 2's person think about them? What does option number 2's person think about them? I want more letters. What does option number 2's person think about them? There we go. We also have the Queen of Cups, Cancer, Gemini energy. Someone who's loving, psychic, empathic. All right, so we have October. Something could happen between the both of you in the month of October, or it could indicate somebody's birthday. We have Aquarius. Some of you could be an Aquarius, or your person could be. We have 555. I feel like that, this talks about conflicts, big changes, signs of synchronicities, beautiful, that they think you're beautiful. We have DNS, so dark night of the soul. So they feel like that you're going through a transformation. All right, we have the letter T, the letter U, the letter P, the letter P, and the letter Z. We also have the 8 of Swords and the 9 of Pentacles. So they see you as someone who is self-sufficient, independent, but also somebody who is limited by their own thoughts. Some of you that you might come off as like being in a victim type mentality. All right, so we have aim high. So again, I feel like that they see you as somebody who has a lot of potential, someone who is working and striving for improvement in your life. And we have death, someone who is going through transformation, the skull and crossbones. We have this flower. Again, I'm feeling like they feel like that you're blossoming. There's something that is blossoming, that you're growing, blossoming, things are changing. We have this pineapple, and with the pineapple, it can indicate, reconciliation. I'm hearing also recovery. We have an angel's wing, so they do, feel like that you're like an angel. We have this moon and star. So again, that they see you as being intuitive. We have an anchor. So I'm feeling like, the anchor means stability. And we have love as well. So I feel like it's saying that they love you. All right, so please tell me maybe that they think that you love them. What is option number 2's person think about them? Please tell me what is option number 2's person think about them. All right, so we have this flower. We have a heart, a mushroom, and the 7 of Cups. So it actually is saying that they fantasize about doing sexual things with you. Also that, they find that you to be beautiful. Again, that they love you and they feel like that you have a wonderful heart. All right, I'll show you your charms and then we're going to do some message. Oh, we also have the number 7 is hiding from me. All right, and there's your charms. See if they want to say to you. Please tell me, what does option number 2's person want to say to them? What do they want them to know? What does option number 2's person want to say to them? What do they want them to know? What does option number 2's person want to say to them? What do they want them to know? What does option number 2's person want to say to them? What do they want them to know? What does option number 2's person want to say to them? What do they want them to know? All right, let's see what they want to say. All right, so we have, I am wearing a mask. And then we have, I wish I could take back what I said. Then we have, I'm not being honest with others about you. I am playing you. That one's coming out again. Hasn't been coming out very much lately, so. We have, many of my friends don't like you. I think you could heal me. I feel trapped. I need help. I'm always comparing you and the karmic. I'm trying to heal. You see a side of me not many others can see. Your gift filled my heart with joy. I made a mistake. Can you forgive me? I'm focusing on my responsibilities right now. I'm sorry I hurt you. And I can feel you running through my veins. All right, so let's go ahead and see what advice Spirit has for you on the situation. Please tell me, what is advice for option number 2 about their person, please. Advice for option number 2 about their person. Advice for option number 2 about the person, please. Advice for option number 2 about the person, please. Advice for option number 2 about the person. We have number 17, Ghostlands. I don't get this one very often. It says, whenever you set your sights too far ahead, you run the risk of losing your footing, for rarely do the present and future match up exactly on the enchanted map that is your life story. The future has no substance right now. It is a place that has no grounding as of yet. You can't live there, yet you can take measured steps towards a goal or dream. These steps are important now. The same goes for nostalgia. You can look into the past wistfully and remember beautiful moments or revisit lessons learned. However, you can't live there, nor can you go back and change what was. Yesterday is gone forever. Live fully in the present. The now is the most powerful place to put your attention. Its magic reaches out in every direction, further than the heart and soul can see. Anyways, that's all that I have for option number 2. If you like this kind of reading, please give the video a thumbs up. I appreciate it and it helps out my channel. If you would like to be notified of future videos, please subscribe and hit the bell notification. And if you'd like to have a private reading, you can see how to do that in the video description below. All right, well, thank you very much. I'm going to go ahead now and move on to option number 3. All right, so here we are with option number 3 with the Etch-a-Sketch, and let's go ahead and find out what your person thinks about you. Please tell me, what is option number 3's person think about them? What does option number 3's person think about them? Please tell me, what does option number 3's person think about them? There's one more shuffle. What does option number 3's person think about them? All right, so first we have the Wheel of Fortune. Then we have Judgment in the reverse. Then we have the Two of Scrolls, which is Swords. What does option number 3's person think about them? Clarifying the Wheel of Fortune, we have the Knight of Scrolls in the reverse. Clarifying Judgment in the reverse, we have the Five of Stones in the reverse. Clarifying the Two of Scrolls, we have the Page of Spirals, which is Wands. Please tell me, what does option number 3's person think about them? What does option number 3's person think about them? What does option number 3's person think about them? All right, clarify the Knight of Scrolls in the reverse, please. We have Journey. Clarify the Five of Stones in the reverse. We have Melody. Clarify the Page of Spirals, please. And we have Waiting. Time deciding where I'm putting my cards, sorry. All right, please tell me, what does option number 3's person think about them? What does option number 3's person think about them? Please tell me, what does option number 3's person think about them? What does option number 3's person think about them? Please tell me, what does option number 3's person think about them? What does option number 3's person think about them? I'm going to cards this down. They like doing that. Alright. Alright, so we have Lion. We have, this is interesting, I haven't seen this card. Someone pays a debt. Bug. And stars. Beautiful. Please tell me, what does option number 3's person think about them? What does option number 3's person think about them? What does option number 3's person think about them? All right, so we have victim. What does option number 3's person think about them? We have bully. What does option number 3's person think about them? We have rescuer. What does option number 3's person think about them? What does option number 3's person think about them? What does option number 3's person think about them? What does option number 3's person think about them? What is option number 3? Let's see, we have lilies. Clarify lilies, please. Clarify lilies. Clarify lilies, please. Clarify lilies, please. We have mask. What does option number 3's person think about them? We have labyrinth. Clarify labyrinth, please. Clarify labyrinth. Bridge. What does option number 3's person think about them, please? What does option number 3's person think about them? What does option number 3's person think about them? We have the magnifying glass, or looking glass. Clarify the magnifying glass, please. And we have dog. All right, so the signs that could be associated with this reading is going to be Sagittarius, Scorpio, Taurus, Libra, pretty much any fire sign, and it could be any air sign. Okay, lots of air signs lately. All right, so the Wheel of Fortune, the Visionary. They feel like that it's like, they think that you have a special purpose, that you have maybe a lot that you can offer to the world, that you're on like this spiritual journey, that you have this a very important fate. I feel like this person hasn't told you about this. Some they might have, but I feel like that a lot of them, they haven't told you about this. Like they think this about you. Some of them, they do think that you're judgmental. And maybe there's difficulty with the decisions that you have made. They feel like that there's some healing, that you have some kind of sickness, that you have like either like a spiritual, physical, or mental sickness, which has left you feeling left out in the cold. But again, this is a phoenix, okay? And I feel like that they feel like that you're going to transform in some way. That you're kind of like, you know how a phoenix, you know, they burn up and they die and then they transform, they come out of the ashes. And they think of that, of you doing something like that. I see you as someone who is very passionate and waiting for something to happen. Also, waiting is another word. Like another word for this card is jealousy. So they might feel like you might be a jealous person. But you're someone who's very passionate, someone who potentially could be sexual as well, but also indecisive. Shout out to Libras out there. They do see you as someone who is courageous and brave, someone who takes action, and someone, and for some of you, they may have actually loaned you money. They may have like loaned you some amount of money, and maybe somebody else has loaned you money, but you're somebody who pays someone back. You know, you're honest. You're someone who, you know, will give back the money. And I'm hearing that you like to pay it forward as well. Let's see, bug. And with the bug, I do see a dragonfly on here. So dragonflies mean like something is being come to light, or being someone who is lighthearted. So they feel like that you're lighthearted and that you're healing. And with stars, I'm feeling like they're seeing you as somebody who's potentially, you know, could be famous, someone who has a lot of hope and potential in the future, optimistic. They could also be seeing you as someone who's optimistic. We have victim, and this card says, prevents you from letting yourself be victimized or victimizing others. See, the shadow attribute says, playing the victim for positive feedback in the form of pity and ability to maintain personal boundaries. This, I'm getting that both of you, like both of these attributes are going to apply to some of you. Like it could be one or the other or both. Either way, they feel like that you have been victimized. You might even have been bullied. They also could see you as a bully. It says, highlights your tendency to intimidate others. So they could see you as intimidating. And it says, helps you confront the inner fears that bully you. So they also, they could see you as a mirror. And then it says, conceals deep fears behind verbal or physical abuse. That could be applying for some of you. You would know if you've done that. Okay, so I'm not accusing you of anything. We have rescuer, and it says provide strength and support to others in crisis. Acts out of love with no expectation of reward. So, like at the same time, they could have seen you as going through a process of this. Like maybe you used to be more intimidating or more harsh, but now you've changed. But the shadow attribute says assumes that the rescued will reciprocate. Keeps the rescued one needy. But I'm feeling like for most of you that you help other people without expecting anything in return. I'm getting it also that someone pays a debt. So they do feel that you are hiding your desires or your feelings. You could have sexual feelings for them. They might see you as hiding those sexual feelings. Again, I'm picking up, they feel like that you're on this path. You're on some kind of journey where you're going to overcome all of your difficulties and all of your pain. And I'm thinking of a lot of you, this person could be a friend. Okay, so they're trying to look closely. Again, I'm picking up this aspect where I feel like that you could be friends and they might be suspecting that you might be hiding any feelings that you have for them. They're trying to look closely, like closer at your relationship, at your friendship. But they see you as somebody who is loyal, devoted, someone who's a very good friend. All right, so let's go ahead and find out what the charms have to say. I'm going to be doing charms, messages, and advice at the very end. Alright. Please tell me, what is option number 3's person think about them? What is option number 3's person think about them? What is option number 3's person think about them? Whew, that one came out again. Alright, so we have money and candy. So they could be seeing you as sweet and someone who's sweet and abundant. So we have DNS, so they see you as going through some kind of dark night of the soul and transform. You're going through a transformation. They see you as going through a transformation. And 333. So they could be getting signs of synchronicities about you. We have month. So there's something that could happen within a month. We have water. So some of you could be water signs. We have victory. See, I feel like this person really believes that you will overcome whatever difficulty you're going through. Overcome your ego, because we have the word ego. I'm hearing ego death. We have fantasy as well. So they're thinking that there's some kind of fantasy and health as well. Maybe they see you as healthy or someone who is working on your health. We have the letter T, the letter M, the letter E, the letter A. It spells meat, M-E-A-T. We have I. We also have the Three of Swords. The Three of Swords talk about being brokenhearted, hurt, sorrow, loss. We have a donut. Maybe you like donuts. Maybe they think you like donuts. Or like this could mean a lot of different things for you guys. But it's kind of interesting. Actually really matches my nail polish. But with donuts, you know, it has a hole. So maybe they feel like there's something missing for you. We have this big heart, so they feel like that you have a big heart. We have an owl, so they do see you as wise, someone who maybe gives very good advice. Can't pick it up. There we go. We have the squirrel. And with the squirrel indicates like wanting to save money. Or hoarding something, holding on to something. We have the ship steering wheel, so they do feel like that you're on the right path, that you're making movement and progression. And we have this griffin. They feel like that you're a very amazing person who has a lot of potential that is going to do great things. We have this skull and crossbones, so they feel like that you're going through a transformation. And we also have this ring. So with this ring, they feel, you know, that you could have some kind of commitment. Maybe they could see you as being a potential love, like someone who they could potentially be with in the future, romantically. Please tell me, what does option number 3's person think about them? So we have bed. Maybe they want to have some dinner and some bed. Steak and bed. Anyway, so here's your charms, and then let's go ahead and see what they want to say to you. Please tell me, what does option number 3's person want to say to them? What do they want them to know? What does option number 3's person want to say? What do they want them to know? What does option number 3's person want to say to them? What do they want them to know? Number 3's person want to say, what do they want them to know? That's option number 3's person want to say. Why are these flipping over? It's a handful here. What does option number 3's person want to say? What do they want them to know? What does option number 3's person want to say? What do they want them to know? All right. All right, so the first one says, I have sexual dreams about you right out the gate. And then we have, I'm not being honest with myself. I look at your social media to see what you're up to. I do things to purposely make you jealous. This will never end. They feel like the connection will never end between the both of you. I'm focusing on my responsibilities right now. You're more important to me than I lead on. I feel like I've known you forever. I'm afraid of the karmic. I keep replaying everything that has happened over in my head. Your energy is intoxicating. I pleasure myself to your pictures. Ooh, this person's got some sexual energy for you. I have always wanted you. I'm not being honest with others about you. And please move on. That's interesting. Because this person has all of this intense energy for you. And then it's like, please move on. I don't know if they really want you to move on. All right, so let's go ahead and see what advice Spirit has for you about this person. Advice for option number 3 about their person, please. Advice for option number 3 about the person. Advice for option number 3 about the person, please. Advice for option number 3 about the person. All right, so we have number 43. Details, details, in the reverse. It says, heed the gentle warning that perfectionism will not lead you to what you desire, but instead will steer you away from it. Nothing will be good enough when you become obsessed with being perfect. No one can ever measure up to your scrutiny, and nothing that you can ever do will assuage the general feeling of not being up to par. You're perfect already, just as you are. Reverse the details card challenges you to accept things as they are in their imperfections, to step into the world and engage it without any expectations. You are exactly where you're supposed to be. Anyways, that's all that I have for option number 3. If you like this kind of reading, please give the video a thumbs up. I appreciate it and it helps me out. If you would like to be notified of future videos, please subscribe and hit the bell notification. And if you'd like to have a private reading, you can see how to do that in the video description below. All right, well, thank you very much. I'm going to go ahead and now move on to option number 4. All right, so here we are with option number 4 with the domino. It says Puerto Rico on the back, and it's the number 11. I happen to find this in a parking lot randomly. All right. Please tell me, what does option number 4's person think about them? Please tell me, what does option number 4's person think about them? Please tell me, what does option number 4's person think about them? Alright, so first we have the 10 of Cups. That's nice. What does option number 4's person think about them? We have the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. What does option number 4's person think about them? And we also have the Devil in the reverse. But the Devil's not so bad in the reverse. What does option number 4's person think about them? Alright, clarifying the 10 of Cups. We have the 6 of Cups. Clarifying the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. We have the 3 of Pentacles in the reverse. And clarifying the Devil in the reverse, we have the 7 of Cups. What does option number 4's person think about them? What does option number 4's person think about them? Option number 4's person. Alright, clarifying the 6 of Cups, please. We have a foe. Might have to clarify that again. Clarify the 3 of Pentacles in the reverse, please. Clarify the 3 of Pentacles in the reverse. We have Doctor. Clarify the 7 of Cups, please. We have Frivolity. And Reunion came out as well with it. Clarify flow, please. We have Journey. Clarify flow. We have Faithfulness. And then we also have Wedding. Alright, there's some kind of memory that they're having with you. Alright, please tell me, what does option number 4's person think about them? What does option number 4's person think about them? What does option number 4's person think about them? What does option number 4's person think about them? Alright, so we have Hungry. tail. What is option number 4's person think about them? What is option number 4? All right, we also have bone and rabbit. What is option number 4's person think about them? Please tell me, what is option number 4's person think about them? All right, we have healer. Let me make sure I'm reading things correctly. What is option number 4's person think about them? We have liberator. What is option number 4's person think about them? And we have damsel. What does option number 4's person think about them? What does option number 4's person think about them? What does option number 4's person think about them? What does option number 4's person think about them? What does option number 4's person think about them? We have a labyrinth. Verify labyrinth, please. Verify labyrinth. We have dog. What is option number 4's person think about them? We have clovers. Verify clovers, please. We have clock. What is option number 4's person think about them? We have child. Verify child, please. Verify child. Verify child, please. And we have mice. All right, so the signs that could be associated with this reading is going to be, we have Pisces, Scorpio, we have Capricorn. That's a lot of Capricorn. And yeah, there's a lot of Capricorn. There could be other earth signs too, but it's saying a lot of Capricorn. And we also, and Scorpio. Okay, that's Scorpio too. Okay, so what do they think about you? See, like, it's like they think that you could be happy together. Okay, with the 6 of Cups, there could be children involved. We have these 2 things that could indicate children. Maybe they feel like that you're happy with children. We have foe. Journey, faithfulness, and wedding. They feel like that you're on some kind of journey to maybe be together. I feel like that you also have been wronged in the past, but also that you might really enjoy traveling. They see you as someone who is a really good, like who is very like devoted, loyal, faithful. They could actually even see you potentially as a future love partner or future husband or wife. They're telling me that they could see you as a healer as well, or needs healing. You guys could work together. Let me know in the comments below if you work together. But with the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse, it can indicate, I'm hearing there's a delay. Maybe there's a job. I feel like that you could have worked together and maybe like you left the job or someone had to leave the job. Someone's not cooperating. I see that there's not like a solid foundation. It could also indicate an unhealthy beginning. But I feel like that there's like a delay and maybe getting a job offer. There's some kind of difficulties that you're having with money. Maybe you're trying to do things to heal your monetary issues. They see you going through a transformation and releasing any like negative, toxic energies. And with the Seven of Cups, they see you as someone who has a lot of options and potentially a decision that is needing to be made. And I feel like that the decision that could need to be made, like they could see you as somebody who's just broken up with somebody else or something like that. But this right here, frivolity indicates, see how it's got a butterfly. They think about transforming the connection into something more romantic. They see you as somebody who's really hungry, who is reaching the end of some kind of situation. There's a lot of sexual things here. So they do have sexual feelings for you. They see you as somebody who is a sexual creature and someone who is trying to overcome their past. Again, they do see you as a healer. Okay, it says passion to serve others by repairing the body, mind, and spirit, ability to help transform pain into healing. And I'm also including saying the shadow attributes for those of you who would know if it resonates. It says taking advantage of those who need help, failing to care for oneself. So they see you though as a healer. I feel like it's mostly like passion to serve others and helping other people and stuff like that. But I do feel like that for some of you, they might see you as somebody who has difficulty with placing boundaries, and maybe you give too much of yourself. All right, we have a liberator. It says, freeing yourself and others from outmoded beliefs, releasing negative thought patterns. See, that's what I was definitely picking up with the devil in the reverse. And we have shadow attributes that says imposing your own tyranny over those you claim to liberate and ignoring legitimate constraints. I'm not really feeling like that so much for this group. All right, and then we have damsel. And it says, understanding the nature of healthy romance inspires you to rely on yourself. So I'm definitely feeling very strongly about the light attributes of these cards. And then it says shadow attributes, waiting for a night to provide for you, seduction by romantic illusion. So they might see you as a little bit of both of that for some of you. But either way, they see you as somebody who knows how to have a healthy relationship though. With the labyrinth, it's like what I'm getting a strong sense of you being on some kind of path to where maybe you weren't always the nicest persons. Maybe you had a lot of misfortune in your past and it's kind of made you not always the nicest person, but at the end of the day, you've become this really amazing healer and an amazing person. They see you as someone who's loyal, devoted, someone who is a very good friend. They feel very lucky to have found you. They also could see you as lucky. You also could have met like through a chance encounter, but they feel very lucky to have you in their life. They feel like that things will work out for you in time. And it looks like they're also thinking that there's something with the child. The child can indicate a new beginning, and mice can indicate worry, anxiety, and like eating away at something. So there could be some kind of situation involving a child or a new beginning that is eating away at you. And they're thinking that about you. They're thinking something about children too, especially. Alright, and let's go ahead and see what the charms have to say. All right, please tell me, what is option number 4's person think about them? What is option number 4's person think about them? Please tell me, what is option number 4's person think about them? What is option number 4's person think about them? A little bit more pink, please. Please tell me, what is option number 4's person think about them? Alright, so we have this fairy. So they see you as somebody who has maybe a magical abilities. And we also have this dinosaur. They could see you as intimidating as well. Oh, how about more letters? What is option number 4's person think about them? Alright, so we have soulmates. They see you as calm. They think you are a calm person. Hoping. So they could see you as hoping for something, or they could be hoping for something with you. We also have health. So you could be hoping that something is happening with health or like job. We have the letter M, the letter N, the letter W, and the letter G. We have the 7 of Wands, the 3 of Cups. Some of you could be friends. You're someone who stands up for what you believe in. With the 4 of Cups, they might see you as somebody who's bored in their current situation and wanting a new beginning. With the Ace of Pentacles, wanting a healthy new beginning. We have a ship steering wheel, so they feel like that, you know, that you are maybe moving on or progressing. We have this moon with a star. They could be seeing you as somebody who's intuitive. We have this peace sign, so they could see you as somebody who is very peaceful. And we also have this crown, so they could see you as like a queen or king. Then we also have this tree, and the tree indicates, you know, health and family. So there's something that is related to those things. We also have a starfish. I'm trying to think. There could be some of you that are water signs. We have this big fairy, so they could be feel like that maybe you're guiding them or watching over them. We have a flower. I feel like that you're like blossoming. Maybe your relationship is blossoming. Also, I'm hearing that, yeah, that you're just a very good friend. Also, that you might like to celebrate, maybe drink, go out, have fun, that you're a fun, playful person. We have the seahorse, so They could be thinking that you're a very good father or you're a very good parent. We have, oh, that's awesome. All right, I'll show you what I have. Death right here, like is the skull and crossbone. I think about death. So they see you as going through a transformation. And we have the 4-leaf clover, which is interesting because we had the clovers before, so they feel very lucky to have you, and they might even feel that you are someone who's lucky and someone who has a very beautiful heart. See, I have this crystal heart here. Please tell me, what is option number 4? Does person think about them? So we have a volcano and a witch. So they feel like that you are manifesting something big and something that you're very passionate about. I may actually think some of you are literal witches and how things are building up pressure. And there's your charms. All right, and now let's go ahead and see what they want to say to you. Please tell me, what does option number 4's person want to say to them? What do they want them to know? What does option number 4's person want to say to them? What do they want them to know? What does option number 4's person want to say to them? What do they want them to know? Option number 4's person want to say to them? What do they want them to know? Those both want to come out. What does option number 4's person want to say to them? All right, so the first one says, your name makes me smile and your voice drives me wild. Then we have, please wait for me. Your gift filled my heart with joy. Then we have, you're more important to me than I lead on. My heart is broken. Please give me time to heal. I'm trying to heal. It's very emphasizing on the healing. Then we have, I am wearing a mask. Then we have, how can I get you alone? I'm having a lot of problems with my friends. I wish I was kissing you instead of missing you. I want to protect you. I can't decide what I want or what is right. I'm focusing on my responsibilities right now. I want to find true happiness. And I'm trying to move on, but I can't. Now, this might not be like they're trying to move on from you. This could be that they're trying to move on from another person and having a difficulty with that. It can be you, but I feel like it also could be with another person. So let's go ahead and see what advice Spirit has for you about your situation. Advice for option number 4 about their person, please. Advice for option number 4 about the person. Advice for option number 4 about the person. Advice for option number 4 about the person, please. Advice for option number 4 about the person. All right, so we have number 9, Storm Fields. This card, it says, an uncomfortable chaos is surrounding you. Things that you've left unattended may be the cause of some conflict. Pent-up energy needs release, just as a storm in nature must break, for these events occur when the electricity between opposing forces stirs things up and creates temporary disorder. Not all storms are destructive. Rather, they serve nature by bringing rain to the ground and winds to the trees, enabling seeds to be widely distributed and continuous growth to be ensured. Just remember that whatever is being stirred up inside of you or between you and another will benefit you later. The sun will shine again and new growth will be observed. Don't be afraid to shake things up a little. Anyways, that's all that I have for option number 4. If you like this kind of reading, please give the video a thumbs up. I appreciate it and it helps me out. If you would like to be notified of future videos, please subscribe and hit the bell notification. And if you'd like to have a private reading, you can see how to do that in the video description below. All right, well, thank you very much, and I hope you all have a wonderful day or night. God bless.